Okay, newsflash. Broadcasting live from Academia BSB. Today is June 6th, 2025.
And you've tuned into a special deep dive. We're pulling back the curtain, giving you an inside look at the English Conversations course.
Yes,
Specifically, we're reviewing the most recent class notes.
exactly. And this deep dive is really tailor-made, especially for our amazing students, Mirella and Sophia. They are just powerhouse learners, aiming super high.
Yeah, for the best public universities in Brazil, or maybe even crossing the ocean for the Ivy League in the USA. Big goals.
Feud.
And the English Conversations course, well, it's all about sharpening those real-world communication skills.
Uh-huh.
It's designed to guide you, step by step, to that B1 level on the CEFRL framework.
Right, B1, but what does B1 really mean? Let's keep it super simple for everyone listening.
Good idea.
It basically means you can handle things. You get the main points when people speak clearly about everyday stuff. You can, get by in most situations when you travel. And this is key. You can talk about your own life, your experiences, your dreams, your plans. Simply, but effectively.
And connect your ideas when you write, too.
Totally.
Exactly. And today, we're diving deep into your latest class notes, Mirella and Sophia. Notes all about fashion and appearance.
Ooh, my favorite.
I know, right? We've totally titled this deep dive, Level Up Your Look, Fashion English for Future Leaders. Because, let's be honest, style is leadership.
Preach. It really is. It's not just about the clothes, is it? It's learning the language to describe yourself and others.
Spot on.
Yeah.
So we focused on vocabulary for describing looks, practice that tricky present perfect tense.
Oh, present perfect, but so important.
Definitely. And worked on building sentences that sound a bit more sophisticated, longer sentences.
Think of this as us, walking you through your own study material. We'll break down each section. We'll keep the language clear, simple words, a nice slow pace, pauses, like your personal guides through the notes.
We want to make sure you really grasp these points completely, just like you're mastering them in class.
Ready to unpack the stylish lesson.
Absolutely. Let's start with the foundation. The new words you learned in this lesson.
Okay, the current class vocabulary.
Right. Your notes have quite the list. Let's maybe touch on some key ones, like coming-of-age party.
Ah, yes.
That's a big celebration, when someone reaches a certain age, like 15. A quinceañera is a great example in Latin cultures. Very iconic.
Totally. Then we have those action words for getting dressed. To put on. That means you place clothes on your body. Like you put on a fabulous dress.
Right.
But to try on, that's what you do before you buy something. Usually in a fitting room, right? You try on those jeans to see if they fit.
Crucial difference. And terms for places. Study room, that's where you hit the books. Neighborhood, the area around your house. Library full of books. And shopping mall. Well.
Paradise. For some of us, anyway. Speaking of paradise, and other descriptive words, like shape.
Yeah, the shape of a skirt or your body shape.
And rich means having lots of money. Maybe someone who can buy all the clothes.
Maybe. And versatile. Oh, this is huge in fashion.
Oh, important.
You need something you can use in loads of different ways. White jeans. So versatile, apparently.
They are versatile. We'll get to that later.
Okay. A versatile piece is definitely a workhorse in any wardrobe. We also had terms for getting ready.
Your routine.
Exactly. To wake up, to take a shower, to brush my teeth, to comb your hair, to put makeup on. Your daily essentials, step by step.
And general actions, too. To eat, to have breakfast or lunch, to prepare something, to go somewhere, to study, obviously.
Can't forget that one.
To choose my outfit, the best part. To take photos, document the look, to post on social media. The modern life stuff?
It is, and for special occasions. Crown and gown. Think beauty pageants or those big parties.
Yes.
Speaking of which, beauty contest was on the list, too.
And words to describe how things feel or look. Professional. Like a blazer makes an outfit look professional.
Absolutely.
And personality. Your unique character, which your clothes can totally show off.
Absolutely. Your notes also grouped vocabulary specifically for describing clothes from the reading activity.
Right, the categories.
Yeah, things for your upper body, like a turtleneck sweater or blazer. Lower body, like jeans or wide pants.
Footwear, like speakers. Accessories, like jewelry or a clutch.
And others, like a complete outfit or describing something as stylish. Mastering these words, it gives you the power to paint a picture with language. It's great.
Okay, now let's quickly look back. review some vocabulary from a past class. These exercises really help lock those words in, don't they?
They really do. One exercise was filling in the blanks, using words from categories like geography, food, kitchen tools, actions, energy.
Right. The example was, I use a fork to eat salad.
So if the sentence was, they live in a small near the park, the answer is?
Neighborhood. Because it's a place you live. Part of geography.
Exactly. Or let's have 11 a.m.
Yeah.
That would be.
Brunch. That meal between breakfast and lunch. Food category. This exercise makes you think about the meaning and the category. It's super useful.
Then there was matching clothing items with descriptions. Your notes show these pairs. Blazer, formal jacket. Vest jacket with no sleeves.
Clutch, small bag for evening. Anklet, bracelet for ankle.
Yeah, these are spot on. A clutch is definitely that tiny bag for evenings. Not very practical, maybe, but very chic.
So chic. And choosing the correct word in a sentence, like, we should stop using fossil fuel fork to protect the environment. The answer has to be
fossil fuel. Forks are for eating salad, remember? Fossil fuels link to energy and the planet.
Right. And can you turn up, shake the heat? It's cold here. That's got to be.
Turn up, meaning increase. It's about understanding the action the verb describes, not just the word itself.
These exercises really reinforce that vocabulary isn't just a list, is it? It's about words that do things or describe things in specific situations.
Precisely. Context is key.
Okay, let's shift gears. Pronunciation. So vital for being understood clearly.
It really is.
Yeah.
We practiced a couple of words from a past class first. Rely and fuel.
Okay, listen closely. Rely. Really why? Stress on the second part. It sounds like apply. Relay. E-A-L-P-P-L-Y. Hear that ending sound? But it's different from really or relay, really. I mean, vowel sound at the start there. R-E-L-Y, R-E-A-L-L-Y.
Subtle.
Very subtle. And the other word, fuel. F-U-E-L, like 2 syllables. Sounds similar to cool. F-U-L, cool. Same vowel sound.
Right.
Different from feel. F-U-L, feel. Different vowel again. Practice making those small differences clear. It takes time.
It does. Now, pronunciation for words from this current fashion class. We'll say the word, using this sentence, say the word again. Listen carefully.
Okay. First word, versatile. White jeans are very versatile stuff.
Certainly. I certainly agree that style is important. Certainly.
Trendy. That jacket is very trendy right now. Trendy.
Straight. I like jeans with a straight leg cut straight.
Leg. The leg of these pants is narrow. Leg.
Silhouette. A belt can help define your silhouette. Silhouette. Timeless. A simple black dress is timeless. Timeless.
Jewelry. She wore beautiful jewelry with her outfit. Jewelry.
And that fun phrase, it is just an excuse to take new pictures. Let's practice the rhythm.
Good one.
Just an excuse to take new pictures.
Slow.
Now faster. It is just an excuse to take new pictures.
Nice. Okay, let's talk about how we use language. Specific phrases. Your notes listed a few key ones.
Right, like I go by subway or I go by underground. This just tells people how you travel using public transport.
Yeah. Quick role play. How did you get to the event tonight?
Oh, I went by subway. Much faster than driving.
See? Simple. Direct. Then there was that specific phrase about time zones.
Yes. Texas is 1 hour behind some other states.
So if it's 4 p.m. in New York...
It's only 3 p.m. in Texas.
Yeah.
It's about time differences. You can use this structure for any places with different time zones. Useful.
Very useful. And those phrases about the pandemic. When my friends turned 15, there was a pandemic. It was during the pandemic. So nobody celebrated. They had their party.
Yeah. These are perfect examples of how you talk about things that happened at a specific, significant time in the past.
Right. Role play time again. Did you get to have a big celebration when you finished high school?
Unfortunately, no. It was during the pandemic. So nobody really celebrated much. Just a small family thing,
Yeah. That sounds familiar for a lot of people. Using these phrases helps you tell your own story, share your experiences.
Definitely. Next up, asking about time versus distance. The difference between how long and how far.
Okay, simple rule here.
Super simple. How long is for time? Think duration. How many minutes? Hours. How far is for distance? Think kilometers or miles.
Exactly. Your notes give great examples for how long. How long does it take you to get there? That's asking about time. It takes me around 15 minutes. That's the answer. Duration. How long did it take you to get ready? Asking about preparation time.
And the answer might be dramatically, it took me 5 hours.
Yeah.
Because I have to put makeup on, I have to do my hair.
Huh. Totally plausible for a big event. See, even in grammar practice, we link it back to our fashion theme.
Always. How much time do you spend too? This is another way to ask how long.
Right. I spend 20 minutes to get to Paradise subway station, all focused on duration. Time.
Got it. Moving to prepositions, those little words.
Yeah.